Hello, class. The speech I chose to give for this week's submission is the last speech provided by the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King on April 3rd, 1968, which was the day before he was assassinated. The speech that he gave was the I've Been to the Mountaintop speech. And I would like to take an opportunity to attempt to emulate his speech. It's going to be very hard to do, but I'm going to give it a shot. Now it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter what happens now. I left Atlanta this morning, and as we got started on the plane, there were 6 of us. And the pilot said over the public address system, "We're sorry for the delay, but we have Dr. Martin Luther King on the plane, and to be sure that all bags were checked, and to be sure that nothing would be wrong with the plane, we had everything checked out carefully. And we had the plane protected and guarded all night. And then I got into Memphis. And some began to say the threats or the talk of threats that were out there. What happened to me from some of our sick white brothers? Well, I don't know what will happen now. We've got some difficult days ahead. But it really doesn't matter to me now, because I've been to the mountaintop, and I don't mind. Like anybody, I would love to live a long life. Longevity has its place. But I'm not concerned about that now. I just want to do God's will. And He's allowed me to go up to the mountain. And I've looked over. And I've seen the promised land. I may not get there with you. But I want you to know tonight that we as a people will get to the promised land. And I'm so happy tonight. I'm not worried about anything. I'm not fearing any man. Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord. And then he walked away from the podium at that point. And the reason why this speech was so influential to me was he had already seen that his days on earth were numbered. And he knew that his days were coming to an end. But he chose not to be afraid and hide. However, he chose to continue what he felt he was put on the face of the earth to do, which was to further mankind and ensure that everybody has the equal rights and are viewed as equals in society. And for that, I thank the great Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King and all that he did and all that he endured in the propulsion of mankind and equality amongst all humans. Thank you.